do have to correct, because it's really important, is I did not hit silver until over 2 years, okay? So I was premier and maintained for over 2 years. So anyone that has been pink forever and thinks they'll never promote, do not stress about that. Because time for you is different than time for someone else, and everyone it happens for at the right time. All right, so before we get started, it is so bright here, so I'm trying to see hands, but I want to make sure we're all in this together. So, who here is a parent? Okay, a lot of people. Who has a full-time job? A lot of people. Who have a pet? Okay, who has to keep another human being alive? Because sometimes you're not the parent of them. All right, who has no other responsibility other than Posh? Okay, I don't see you. Oh, well, I need that life. We're gonna talk later. All right, so basically we all have things going on. We all have things that we have to do. So it's really, really important then that we have a little balance in our life. So anyone that knows me knows that I absolutely love acronyms. I think it's the easiest thing. I teach pharmacy students and I like to teach them with acronyms because it's so much easier to learn. So when they asked me to speak about balance, the first thing I said was, all right, can I have a slide? And they're like, no. And I'm like, but can I please? And they were nice enough to give me a slide. So I thought this was really important because this has kind of been the backbone and how I've succeeded. So the first thing that I think is the important part of any business is building. So we are the CEOs of our own company, okay? We get to choose who is in our tribe. Those of you that work, who gets to choose every single person that you work with? Not many of you, except if you're a CEO, because you kind of have that luxury. So you get to choose who you bring on. You get to choose who you build around you. You get to choose who those people are. I have a lot of people in this room that are my people. Those are the people I go to when things are hard. It is important to have your people. They might not be on your team, but they might be in this room. And they might be in this room and you're meeting them today for the first time. So go around and meet those people because you need to build those people around you because they will be building you up and lifting you up. And if those people are not building you up and lifting you up, then you don't need them in your life. Then you move on. All right, so authentic. It's so important when you are posting sales and specials that you are authentic. And authentic is not choosing the really nice, pretty graphics that home office makes for us. It is putting your face in front of there, and even if you don't have a picture of the product, then go kind of try to learn some of the graphics programs. I have 2 or 3 that I use, and you can just kind of screenshot it and make it kind of pretty and post it up there with a picture of you going like this and put it in your hand. Put it in your hand. I've done that before when we have not had products in our hand before they're launched, but that's authentic. And my pictures don't always have makeup on because I wear scrubs 5 days a week. I wake up 30 minutes before I leave my house because I'm not a morning person and I have to leave my house by 6:30, so I'm up at 6, which means scrubs and sneakers and no makeup every single day. But if a sale happens and I know it's coming and I happen to have that hand cream in my office, I'm gonna take a picture of it and put it online because I don't care, because that's me being authentic. You don't want people thinking that it is hard to do your job, because they're not going to want to join. So if you always feel like you have to be put together and have perfect pictures, stop, because that doesn't make you real. That just makes you look really put together. All right, the next thing is leading. Leading your team. Don't ask your team to do things you're not willing to do. If I give my team a challenge, I'm going to do it. It's not even just leading a team, it's leading those friends in your life, it's leading people. You want to make sure that you're always leading by example. I like to go back with the golden rule, do unto others as I would want done to me, right? So that is really important in leading, and it doesn't matter kind of whether it's leading your team, leading anything. You just want to lead with intention and also lead with a good heart. But leading is important. Except we need to accept the things that we cannot change. Sometimes there is a glitch on the website, right? We have it. Guess what? That's real world. Sometimes you are stuck with a back order. Let me tell you, I work in an ICU, I've mentioned this. We have had back orders and drug shortages of life-saving medications where we have had to have meetings to determine who is going to get those medications. Because there are drug shortages, huge ones going on, because you can't get the product from the main manufacturer in other countries. So when we have a drug shortage of a lotion, I want you guys to put that in perspective. It is lotion. It is not life-saving medications that I have to go in meetings and figure out who we're gonna give that to. So there's a little perspective for you guys. And it's also accepting it, and it's how you handle it and manage it on Team Posh, how you manage it anytime you are talking to your customers. We have back orders and my customers don't freak out because I'm like, don't worry guys, we'll get it. It's how you lead them and accepting that you can't change it. So what can you accept? Oh, we have 5 other hand creams that we can sell. All right, so focus on those. It's not the end of the world. If you make it the end of the world, it will damage your business and it makes you a negative person, and people don't like hanging around negative people. Network. You guys are all here. That's the first step. You're here. So you already have a great network. You might have your uplines, you might have your downlines. You have a network of people, but you might be alone. Go make friends. We are such a family. This is the vibe that I love about Posh. Is right away, you could tell that this was a family. Everyone is here to help you. If you are, look for the little tags that say ask me. Those are the leaders. We're here to help you, okay? You should not be sitting alone. If you're sitting alone, go find someone. Someone will be your friend, I promise. Or come find me, I'll be your friend. I like friends. All right, so the next thing is commit. You need to commit, whatever you say. Not everyone can commit to full-time Posh, but maybe it's 5 hours. So spend those 5 hours working on those rocks that Cindy talked about, or whatever it is, make that commitment to yourself, schedule it in your calendar, and you do that, do those things. So whatever it is, you might say, okay, I can start off with 2 hours a week, 5 hours a week, whatever that is. But commit to it because you're committing to yourself. And like Cindy said, you're committing to showing your family, your kids, that you are making a commitment and you're sticking to it. And that's a huge lesson, but commit to it. And the other thing, the backbone of my business is events. Anytime I can get in front of people, I am happy because I get to talk and I like to talk. But I also get to share the products that I love. That's really big for me because I feel like if you love the products, you can sell them because you're genuine about it. I can sell the things that I love. I love Posh, so I can go out and be genuine. So I like doing parties as events. I like Facebook parties, whatever it works. I really prefer getting in front of people because I want them to try Posh because I know when they try it, they will love it and they will want to be a part of this. So that's really the key to, I think, those different things. If you just lead and do all of those things that I talked about, I think that that will really help provide some balance because it has in my life. And then this was a fantastic quote that I absolutely love. And it's a good lesson. So it says, I am successful because I have never once believed my dreams were someone else's to manage. That's the incredible part about your dreams. Nobody gets to tell you how big they can be. So what's important about this is that your business and your success is not determined by your upline and how strong they are and how amazing they are, or by your downline. It is yours, okay? If your downline's not working or your team's not working, go get more people. Bring them on. If your upline is not supporting you, that's fine. We have the tools. Find someone who will. Find someone in your network. But you cannot be determined by your upline or your downline. It's by you, okay? So that is my moment that I hope you all take away, because you guys have to do this for you and commit to it and find your people, because that's essential. Those people will be there forever. Thank you.